Ready, go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Don't overstep your bounds. Ipob tells Kanu'S US lawyer over call for Biafran women to protest in Abuja. Don't overstep your bounds. Ipob tells Kanu'S US lawyer over call for Biafran women to protest in Abuja. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Outlawed Igbo secessionist group. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has distanced itself from calls made by Bøüñds, the US-based lawyer to its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, that Biafran women should embark on a street protest in Abuja to call for the release of the Biafran agitator. In a statement by Ipob's media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, on Saturday morning, the group advised Biafran women, and indeed all members of the group, to ignore such calls and avoid the unnecessary risk such a protest could lead to. In the statement, Ipob said Fein overstepped his bounds. As Ipob's legal advisor in issuing such directive, which will only expose its women to avoidable dangers and harm. The group also took exception to Fein making statement on behalf of Ipob, as he is not its spokesman, but just the group's legal advisor. Bruce Fein is our legal advisor and not Ipob's spokesperson. He does not quite understand that the version of democracy operational in Nigeria is different from the real democracy being practiced in the US where he resides, Ipob said. In the US, protests are part and a common feature of democracy, and protesters enjoy protection from security agencies. But may be unknown to him, in Nigeria, protesters are termed terrorists and shot on sight. To protest in Nigeria, particularly under the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari, is a suicide mission. Such overzealousness could be counterproductive because we operate in a peculiar and very difficult environment. Ipob will not advise Biafra women to hit the street for any protest now because their safety is not guaranteed. We have lost a lot of innocent souls in past protests and the international community watched without any intervention. Therefore, we won't allow more people to be sent to their untimely graves by wicked security operatives. In Nigeria, we run away from terrorists and Fulani bandits in the north, but shamelessly show their might when it has to do with unarmed agitators of self-determination in the south. We have done a lot of protests in the past, and a lot of innocent Biafrans were killed in cold blood by security agencies. We do not want a repeat of that again. We therefore urge all Biafrans to please ignore such directive from Bøüñds and any other of such directive not emanating from Ipob spokesman and communicated through our proper channels of information dissemination. Biafran women would never obey any orders, no matter how important nor highly the office through which it is issued, especially when it is not within the purview of responsibility of the personality issuing such directive. Ipob is not a movement where anybody will wake up and start issuing directives. We are embedded on a very firm ideological based foundation and rooted in an unshakable structure. Everyone knows that Bøüñds is Ipob's international legal advisor and not a decision-making officer in the Directorate of State of the indigenous people of Biafra. It would be of our collective best interest if Bøüñds will concentrate on his job and desist from meddling into Biafra land, related matters and areas outside the purview of his brief. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.